Take it away, Loretta.
So we are going to continue our whirlpool of datings, guys. All right. Remember, we started, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks ago and talked about how hard it was to get that whirlpool going. Remember you were in a swimming pool when you were little and you and your friends would start a whirlpool and it would be really, really hard in the beginning. Okay. But then once it took off, it just kept on going. All right. And the only thing that would stop it was you. If you stopped moving. Okay. So you can't stop moving. If you start this dating whirlpool, don't stop moving. Okay. And we talked about how you needed belief and if you don't have belief, you talk to your uplines, you talk to anyone around you to give you that belief. Talked about how you need to have the will. You might have the belief, you might believe it. All right. Parties are the answer. Okay. They are for me. All right. They will just keep on coming once you start and you believe that you are serving your host. And then but you got to have the will. Got to have the will to serve them and to help them and go out there and ask them. Okay. And by that, you're going to create habits. All right. So you got to have the belief, the will, and the habits in place to make that will and those beliefs come to life. All right. So once you do all that, that whirlpool is going to start. All right. And the only thing that's going to stop it is what? You. Okay. Stop moving. Stop calling. Stop asking. Say, you know what? I'll do it tomorrow. I don't have time today. Blah, blah, blah. I got to do laundry. I got to do homework with the kids. I don't care. You can do that, okay, but you're going to stop your whirlpool, okay? And so to really build that solid foundation, to get the whirlpool started, you need to work. If you're doing virtual parties, all right, there's no reason why you can't do this, is to work for 4 parties a week to start the whirlpool and build a 2-week solid party lineup of 8 parties, 4 one week and 4 the next week, all right? And you do those parties on the same day. So you're not working crazy. You don't know what's going on. You're going to do the same thing in all 4 parties. They're going to start and end on the same day. Okay. I like to do mine on Friday. And then I like to wrap it around the weekend, having fun posting. I get them on the Tuesday night cooking show. And then I wrap it up on Wednesday. That's what I like to do. Okay. So you find your rhythm and what works for you. Okay. So let's do that. And we talked about, okay, what are the 6 things that will really help you keep the whirlpool going? So once you work really, really hard and build that first lineup, and that means making 30, 25, 40, I don't care, however many calls it takes, 5 days a week, okay, until you get to Friday and you get that, you're going to work every single day. You can't stop, okay? So we talked about, where's my notes? No. Number 1 was tracking. All right. We talked about, where it went? Here it is. We talked about the importance of a party tracker. All right. I gave you guys a sample. You can make your own party trackers. If you are a paper person, I don't care. Track it that way. Make yourself a master copy. But every party has a party tracker to keep you organized. Okay. And we talked about that. And we shared that. So you can go back and find that. We talked about number 2, the importance of party posts, how you need to keep it real, how to build the engagement, but how to make it personable, how to get them to know who you are and know who they are. Okay. Because you're going to have to work a little bit different if you're not doing live parties. At a live party, I can go up to people, I can ask them questions. So you're going to have to do this a little bit differently. They're going to want to see real people doing demos or real people making a recipe, not the canned promo stuff that you get from Tupperware. And yes, you can use some of that, guys. Okay. I'm not telling you not to, but I'm going to tell you, if you don't like making, you don't want you to see yourself on video, just put the spotlight on the chopper and show them how to use it. All right. Share the 1,000,001 posts out there that Champion has. Take any one of the cooking shows and the little clips, because Pam, thank you very much for breaking up those cooking show and breaking them up into individual clips so you don't have to post the whole show, guys. They're public. Go out there and grab them and put them in your parties because those are real people using the Tupperware product, okay? And number 3 is partnering with your host, not host coaching. That was different, okay? That was in the beginning. But during the party, partnering with your host to get those bookings. All right. Remember asking her to do a 3-way conversation with the people and say, you know what, Becky, I was really thinking about you. I think you'd really love to get some free Tupperware. You know what, you should really, I don't know, you can do your own word choices, make it you. I'm not going to give you the word choices, okay? But the important thing is that she's going to start the conversation with her friend and you in the Facebook Messenger group. So it's not you, the consultant, asking for the party, it's the host. Hey, Becky, I just need one more party to get the host gift specials, and I thought you'd like to get some free too. Okay. All right. So that was 3. So today we're going to talk about the 4th thing to really get that whirlpool to keep moving. All right. And this is really short and sweet. Okay. Well, maybe not. I thought the intro was going to be short and sweet. Number 4 is the party survey. If you're not doing party surveys, you really need to do this. Now, in the past, we did, live parties. We always have door prize drawing slips, okay? Because there's going to be someone at the party who's not going to say it out loud. They're not going to do it in front of their friends, but they'll write it down on a piece of paper on the survey. Okay, guys? 1, it's for you, and 2, it's for them. So I'm going to share my screen. If you're not doing party surveys, I'm not going to train you on how to do Google Forms. I use Google Forms. It creates a link, and then you can see the results, and you can go, all the results are posted and whatever that. So there's a whole nother training on that. I think it's out there somewhere. We'll find it for you, but you're going to go to Google Forms. I'm going to share mine real quick. Let me pop it up here really. No, here it is. Yeah, here it is. Okay, guys. So now I need to come and share my screen. And we are going to square. All right, you should be seeing my party survey, right, guys? Give me a head nod or something. Okay, thank you, Susan. All right, so this is a Google form. All right, so let me just back up here. So Google Forms, it's free, guys. It's part of your Google portfolio if you have Gmail, whatever. Okay, they're always out here. They never go away unless you do something silly like I did and deleted them by accident, but I recovered them. Okay, so I've got I have different things. If they're ordering, I can do a Google form for ordering, whatever, all kinds of stuff. But tonight we're going to talk about the survey. All right, I call it the Get Lucky Party Survey. All right, let me give you a couple tips. If you just post, so on the last day of the party, okay, on the last day of your party, you're going to post the survey. Okay, and a couple tips for you. If you just post the link and say, hey, take the survey, whatever, most people don't fill it out. So one of the tips you can do to really get them to fill it out is to give them, I don't know if you do points, I don't know if you do, raffle tickets, however you're doing your giveaways and all your prizes, you're going to 10 times it. All right. So if you give 10 tickets or 10 points for doing something, you're going to give them 100 points for filling out this survey. Now, this is something I always did at my parties too. Okay, when I did my little postcard imitations, and they would get 100 points if they brought a pen and 100 points if they RSVP and silly things like that. But if I wanted them to date a party, they got 1,000 points. All right. I want them to try the business. I'm going to give them 5,000 points. You're going to give them big, guys. It's free. It doesn't cost you a penny to give them points or tickets. All right, guys. So don't be stingy. All right. So give them the points. All right. So, hey, earn 100 points in the drawings, when you fill out the survey. And the second thing is to, in the comments, after you post this on the Facebook page, all right, is to post in the comments, you're going to tag the people that have joined the party, all right, you're going to tag them in the comments so they get notified that there's a thing. Now, you don't want to do it in the post, okay, you want to do it in the comments. So then that creates a comment on the post, and you know how Facebook loves comments on posts because then they'll start showing it and stuff. All right. And then they can start clicking and then you'll see more engagement there. Okay. So a couple tips to really get this going. All right. So you can see here, of course, I'm going to make first name, emails required, cell phone numbers required, and all that kind of stuff. All right. I don't know if you guys can see this. Is this too small? Should I blow it up? There we go. Okay. Are we friends on Facebook? All right. I want to become their friends on Facebook so I can add them to my groups because, you can't add them to your VIP groups unless you're friends, right? Yes, no, whatever. Okay. Join my Facebook group if you haven't already. Okay. I did it, blah, blah, blah. How much Tupperware do you own? I ask silly questions like, I only pretend to own Tupperware, AKA fakeware. Okay. I have a few classics handed down to me, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Um, Thinking of you and your friends. So this kind of gets them thinking, okay, what if I did have some friends? What kind of a party would I want? All right. Would I like a Friday fiesta party? Would I like a chocoholic party? Would I like a happy app party? And I'm just going to focus on making little appetizers. Do I want to do meals for minutes? Okay. Wind down for the weekend, whatever. Okay. Whatever your themes are. Okay. So these are all questions you can ask. You can do whatever questions you'd like on your survey. Okay. What products are you most interested in? Kitchen tools, food storage, serveware. Do you want my monthly newsletter? Okay, here's the one you want to have. Okay, this, I don't care if you don't put the other ones in there. Okay, free shopping spree. Host a Facebook party. Easy, invite friends and play along. Okay. Yes, I love a free shopping spree. Sign me up. Can't now, ask me again. No, rather just attend. A good bribe might work. Okay, whatever it takes, guys. If they want a bribe, you give it to them. All right, and whatever else they want. And then, of course, you're going to ask recruiting questions here. Would you consider hearing more about what I do? Either personal discount shopper or making some serious money. Yes, no, interested. Call me. Interested. Interest peaked. Invite me to a cooking show. Guys, get them on the Tuesday cooking show. People love new recipes. They like to see how the product is used. You are going to sell the premium products. You're going to sell stack cookers, pressure cookers, grills when they watch the cooking shows and they see those products being used. Okay, they're not going to buy it if they look at the picture in the catalog, right? They want to see it being used. All right. Blah, blah, blah. If you could use some extra income, we can talk about that. Interested in a fundraiser, you can share about that. This is a really important question. You got to have this question. Which items do you still have on your Tupperware wish list? It's going to be a key question for you to keep that dating whirlpool going. Okay. Then share what you're most excited about and a little thank you here. Okay. So that's the, those are some of the questions you can ask in your survey. By all means, there is no right or wrong here. You do whatever questions work for you, okay? But you definitely want to ask them about hosting a party and some recruiting questions. And that key question is, what is still on your Tupperware wish list, okay? So you're going to post that on the last day of the party, okay? And then you're going to check this the day after the party has closed, okay? Not totally closed for the customers, okay, but not closed in the computer. So if you still need that dating, oh, by the way, these people that fill out the survey, I want you to know that these are really hot leads. There's warm leads, there's cold leads, there's hot leads. These are hot leads, whether they said they wanted to have a party or not. They are hot leads because they're engaged. They've been playing on the Facebook page. They're filling out their survey. They are interested, okay? They might not check out that they want a party because maybe they just don't understand what that means, or maybe they're just not fully committed yet, okay? But these are hot leads if they have filled out that survey. And don't be surprised when the people that said no, they didn't want a party end up dating a party, okay? So if your host still needs that next dating, that one more dating, you could reach out to Susie Q and you say, Susie, you know what? Gina still needs just one more girlfriend to help her out to get all her host gifts. And I noticed you still have that Micro Pro grill on your wish list. This would be a really good way for you to get it, and you'd be helping your girlfriend. Okay? So that's why that question is so key for you. And I'm telling you, you're going to keep the dating whirlpool going, okay, when you reached out this way and have them fill it out. So big tickets, we're doing big things, guys, big prize points, whatever you do. And do the dating survey and keep that whirlpool going. Do not stop. I want you to say, oh my goodness, Loretta, I cannot stop this whirlpool. I've got so many datings. I'm dating months out there. Okay. Or you know what? You could be holding 10, 20 parties a week. You could, if you really want to. All right, guys, let's keep the whirlpool going. And Pam, we're back to you.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. Boy, oh boy, your whirlpool. The whole idea and the whole premises of the whirlpool is, remember, is It's not easy at first when you start. It's hard. You have to trudge and trudge and trudge. And finally, it starts to evolve. And finally, it starts to swirl. And once you get it going, you can keep it going a whole lot easier than it was to start it. However, do remember, it's not always easy. The people at the top are at the top because they work their way there. And that's what you can do here too.